How's it going, everybody? It's the Shirtless Chef coming at you with another episode of How Will It Cook? So, let's roll the title. So today we are going to be trying knorr chicken flavor fried rice with rice pasta blended in soy, sesame, and chicken flavored sauce. "7 minutes" is what it's going to take. Saucepan, bring 1 3/4 cups of water, a tablespoon of vegetable oil or margarine, and contents of package. So, give me 1 second and I'll come back because I need a lid. But I'll be back in a second. So we have a lid for our pot. This is going to come together really quick, but I'm also going to show you how to bulk this up. How do you bulk up something like this? This is a 270 calorie per portion package. We're going to add extra calories to that. We're going to try and see if we can get it closer to around 300 or more. Granted, this is more intended to be a side dish than a meal. So keep that in mind. To start off with, we need 1 3/4 cups of water. And yes, I'm using a measuring cup. I'm going to turn my light on. It's about 8 o'clock here. One and a quarter. It's a little more than a 1 1/4. But we are going to turn that on high so we can bring it to a boil. I know you're probably wondering, well, how are we going to bulk this up? A couple of ways. So this is chicken fried rice. So we're going to open the right cabinet. We're going to add a couple of things. We're going to add some vinegar. We are not going to add sesame oil. I'll have to go find some more sesame oil. But we're going to add rice wine vinegar. We're going to add some soy sauce. Soy sauce. And teriyaki. I got these from work, so. And we're going to add a touch of sesame oil. But that is pretty much going to be our how-to with what we're going to use to bulk this up. Now, this may not come off as simple, but this is 15 calories for a tablespoon. This is 130 calories for a tablespoon. We're not going to use a full tablespoon. We're probably going to use about a teaspoon of it. But still, that's pretty good calories. This is 15 calories in a tablespoon. This is 10 in a tablespoon. Our water is close to a boil. Probably should have gotten it to a boil first, but I'm trying to discern if I can add anything else to kind of add flavor as well as add some calories to it. Apparently something on the eye is burning. So be it. Not the worst thing. I can think of much worse issues. But this is going to be our flavorings. We are not going to add salt. The one thing I don't want to do is add extra salt to this, because that can cause, especially with those of us with CDH issues, we already have issues with our blood pressure to begin with. We can have pulmonary hypertension, a lot of other issues going on. We've got our water almost to a boil. Looks like we're good. We're going to go ahead and pour the contents of our bag in. I'm going to grab a spoon, stir it a little bit, so that way it starts to come together. It says add margarine, but I'm not going to add margarine to it. Reduce the heat and let it simmer for 7 minutes. So there's not a whole lot we can do right now, aside from our 7 minutes. However, I would like to talk about why I do these and what I do. Sorry for those who are waiting for a video on Friday. I completely messed up Monday and last Friday, so we'll sort this out. So as it stands right now, I work for a nonprofit, and it's one, we're in the middle of CDH Awareness Month. I do streams for it. I'm not sure what to stream for next year. I had 2 years planned, last year and then this year. I don't know what to do for next year, because the series I've been playing doesn't have a third iteration to it. I've been playing the Ori series, Ori and the Blind Forest, and then Ori and the Will of the Wisp, as of this month, which was Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Last year I did Ori and the Blind Forest. Next year I'm not sure what to do. There aren't many games I can stuff into 1 month. I'm looking at doing some smaller games, though, because Zelda took a lot out of me when I did it last year. And I just finished it in December, right before I did my holiday special, which went well past the holidays. But we're almost finished with Pokemon Yellow, so I can't complain too much. So starting with everything going on, I also want to work on trying to find some family-friendly games. I had considered playing Halo, but that's probably not the right idea. I'd been doing Assassin's Creed prior to, but probably not a good idea to go back to that series. But I'm kind of at a wit's end to figure out what to do for Halloween. Because I'm between... We're supposed to get another game for Bendy. If anyone knows Bendy and the Ink Machine. A game that Jacksepticeye streamed. But I ended up watching his stream of it and thought, this would be a good game to do over Halloween. Find something to do. I'm just at a wit's end trying to figure out what to stream. So I may go back and try and play something like Mega Man. Mega Man 11 wasn't a bad one. It may be something I try and pick up in place of Biomutant or in place of other games. So when I first started doing 3 streams a week, I did Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword, and Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening came to an end, and I did Assassin's Creed for a short time. But that's not going to work ultimately. So I went to Biomutant. Biomutants worked pretty well. I've been streaming, of course, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and I've been streaming Ghost of Tsushima. So that's what I'm thinking about, is what's the next thing to come out. I may do Tears of the Kingdom, which is the newest Zelda game, and probably going to be the last one they do for a while. So it'd be an interesting one to finish. Oh yeah. This actually turned out quite well. We're going to cut this off. We're going to taste. That's really good. Now, remember I said that's what we started out with. Remember I said I was going to show you how to bulk this up. So we're going to add some flavors that may not come off as normal, but they're kind of normal Japanese, Chinese flavors. I've got, obviously you all know, soy sauce. Add a touch of that. It's going to turn all kinds of weird colors. Gave it a toasted flavor to it. We're going to add some vinegar. Just some toasted sesame rice vinegar. Not a lot. On Friday, I'm probably going to do another fridge raid, dependent on what happens. I know! That was the rice vinegar. That gave it another toasted flavor. Add some toasted sesame oil. This is more of a finishing oil as opposed to a cooking oil. This is like trying to brew a potion. I could stop right there and be really satisfied, but I wonder what would happen if I added some teriyaki. Add just a splash of teriyaki sauce. A little more than a splash. Smells really good. Let's hope it tastes good. That all mixes really well. So, the plate. And that's... Things like this don't have to be hard. This is 15 minutes. And that's probably going to be close to 17 by the time I add pouring this out. This was 2.5 servings. Lay this right here. Dump this out. But that pretty much finishes our demo on how to bulk this up. This has been knorr chicken fried rice bulked up. Let me know down in the comments what you think and what else I could have done to it. I probably could have added some butter to it now that I think about it. But I think the butter would have actually taken away from all the other flavors we put into it. So for the CTH, for the Shirtless Chef, I'm Drew Monday, and I will see you next time. This has been an episode of How Will It Cook? With knorr chicken fried rice, rice sides. Have a great day.